Hi guys, I wanted to share this two-page 12 by 12 layout. I made it for a layout swap from a One Happy Crafty Chicks channel, and so this is what I created. The theme was Valentine's Day, so this is what I created. Here's the other page. Let me show you the first page. I used my Beauty and the Beast Cricut cartridge. I've been making my little girls invitations and stuff, and I was in love with this cartridge at the moment, so this is what I decided to use. So I just put two big picture spots and some flowers that I got on one of my hauls, and then I cut the rose, the enchanted rose from the cartridge, the Beauty and the Beast, and I put my stickles on the rose leaves and the little cover thing here. And I was going to use my glossy accents to cover this whole thing to look like real glass, but this was so big I knew it would take a lot. So I had made these little ones for my little girls' invitations, and I had put glossy accents so it looks like a real crystal cover on there, so those turned out good. And then the second page, I put a picture and I put some little jewels on that, and then I cut out Belle and the Beast, and I made some really tiny ones for my little girls' invitations. Here they are. I made these are I think 5 inches. I made these at 3 inches, but 3 inches are so tiny. If you don't use a new blade every 4 or 5 once, it will not cut the fine detail out. So I made them 5 inches, and that was still a little tedious. Here I cut it out at 8 inches, and it was a lot better. But still, these Disney cartridges, when you're trying to layer all these super teeny tiny little pieces, it's hard to cut out unless you use a super sharp blade. Go slow and use multi-cut. So that's what I had to do. It took forever. I think it took me almost 2 hours just to finish this one, because there were so many pieces and I had to use multi-cut and cut it out real slow. So this is what, and then right here I just found a quote that I thought matched the Beauty and the Beast and perfect for Valentine's Day. It says, "When I saw you, I was afraid to meet you. When I met you, I was afraid to kiss you. When I kissed you, I was afraid to love you. Now that I love you, I'm afraid to lose you." So I thought that was fitting for Beauty and the Beast. And I kind of left this blank so that they can put their own title here. I don't know whoever gets this what pictures they want to use. So that's what I use for that. And then I'll show you a couple other things I'm making for my little girl's cartridge. I'm cutting out 10 of everything because she's going to have it at Great Wolf Lodge, so she's going to invite like 8 friends. So I thought I'd go all out on everything. I'm making gift bags that are awesome and a whole bunch of stuff. It's not till April, so when it gets closer, I'll show a haul. So I made 10 of these. I already showed you that. And then I made 10 of Cogsworth, and I used stickles on him. These were super tiny pieces, and some of them didn't cut out, so I just used stickles on there. So he turned out pretty cute. And then I got Lumiere cut out. He was super easy. I think the easiest one to cut out besides the flower. The flower was easy to cut out, then he was the next easiest to cut out because he didn't have a ton of pieces. So he turned out real cute, and I just used red stickles for his tongue instead of using a little piece that it to cut out. Let me show you on Cogsworth. On Cogsworth, the nose was super small and didn't come out very good, so I had a really tiny hole punch, so I just punched some holes and some circles and put that on his nose. So and then I just used my white gel marker and a Sharpie to do the eyes. So on some of these little pieces, when you're doing so small, it's just easier to take some shortcuts. So that's that. And I started this on an invitation, but I don't really like it so far. I'm going to have to embellish it, maybe do something else. But Lumiere, it's going to say, "Be our guest at Great Wolf Lodge." So he always sings that song, "Be Our Guest." So I'm going to put Cogsworth over here, and then my little girl wanted Mrs. Potts, so I haven't cut her out yet. So this is what I started so far. So that's my 12 by 12 layout and what I'm currently working on. Thanks, guys.